All right, ladies and gentlemen, today on the agenda is mail time. I have got some packages. I've got this one, and I've got this one. So, I'm really worried about this one in particular because it was shipped in a potato bag, and I've seen some horror stories. So, I'm really hoping that this is not going to be a bad experience. Typically, oh, I love you. Oh, I love you, Amazon. Look at that. Oh, I was so scared. I've never received a package like this before. Oh, oh man, I was a tad bit worried. All right, so we have got my favorite wrestler of all time, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. In my opinion, this figure is the best figure in the entire Fan Takeover series. So we got the side, Shawn Michaels. We got the back. We got the figure art here. And we got the in-ring shot here. I'll let you read that if you want to read that. All right. 6'1", San Antonio, Texas finisher, sweet chin music, career highlight, 4-time WWE champion. I feel like if he didn't get mixed up with everything in the 90s, I feel like that could have been like up there in the 10s to 13s easy. In 1995, the year of the Heartbreak Kid, after winning the Royal Rumble match to compete for the World Championship at WrestleMania, he won the legendary ladder match against Razor Ramon and capped off the year, leading his wild card series to the Survivor Team victory at Survivor Series. So this was a three-part figure, or not three-part figure, but a voting system. You had Survivor Series 1995, which won. You had King of the Ring 1995, which was at 22%, and then at like second place, which I'm guaranteeing we're going to see at some point, with 38%. King of the Ring 1996. A lot of people wanted that one. So this figure barely won. So this is the first package. Oh, I forgot to show you on the side here. This is that. I love this figure. I did not think I was getting it because it got canceled, right? And so I panicked, and when I seen that everybody's was getting canceled and all that jazz, I was like, I don't want to be caught with my pants down and screwed over. And one of the lovely people that are a part of the Toys for Life community on Facebook was selling Hulk Hogan, which is this figure right here, which was selling this figure right here, the Hulk Hogan Fan Takeover, and this figure, the Shawn Michaels figure, as well as this figure. He was selling all three of these figures for I think it was $100, 150, something like that. So I jumped on it because I'm like, well, I don't have Hardy, and at the time I had ordered 2 Michaels, and I only got one, and I was worried. No, I hadn't got one, so I was really worried that mine was going to get canceled. So I seen that it came with the Hogan that I wanted that got canceled. And I was like, it's not going to be long before the freaking HBK gets canceled. So I jumped on it because I didn't have Hardy or Hogan. So it was a big win for me. So I ended up getting all 3 of my orders. I ended up getting all 3 of my orders. I ended up getting HBK. This is my third HBK, and I was very worried I wasn't going to get it. I ended up getting all 3. Just they were separated a lot. Now on to package number 2. I think Mailtime is going to be a cool little thing that we do here because it could be a cool little playlist thing to where we have like my weekly purchases or my monthly purchases and kind of go from there. I'm just kind of dipping my toes in the water to see what everybody likes. This one, another one that I did not think I was going to get, and I thought I was going to have to pay through the effing nose for this bad boy, Goldberg's Fan Takeover Ultimate Edition. You got Goldberg on the back, or Goldberg on the side. You got the beautiful in-ring shot here, or the figure shot here. You've got the in-ring shot here. And then 6'4", Atlanta, Georgia, Jack Hammer, career highlight, Universal Champion. That is definitely not his career highlight. And the pounding of the drums and the blaring of the trumpets in Gladiator. I don't even know what the hell that means. Mean only one thing. It's time for the indestructible fire-breathing dragon known as Goldberg. Once the bell rang, and he charged into battle with a head of steam, reckless abandon, leaving only one thing to question in his wake: who's next? Now, this was the WCW. So you had 3 to pick from. You had WCW August 1998, which was at 56%. WWE June 2003, which I'm assuming is his like trunks where they're black and white, or WWE November 2016, which nobody fucking wanted, and that was pretty much the old Goldberg at 11%. So you had 56, 33, and 11%. This figure, that is so cool, man. That is so cool. That screaming head, the fire-breathing smoke. Like, just look at how incredible that is. That is badass. You got the WCW United States Championship. You got the big gold belt. Like, you got the deep, kind of deep butterfly joints. You got the double arm pads. It comes with pointing fingers, closed fists, and mic holding hands. This is Goldberg, and this is the Fan Takeover. So, with that being said, I have all the Fan Takeovers. I've got Goldberg, Shawn Michaels, Matt Hardy, Triple H, Ultimate Warrior, and Hulk Hogan. I got all 6 of them. That is incredible. Amazon is done for pre-orders and exclusives and all that. Or I should say exclusives, but for Ultimates, they are done. Which, thank Jesus, I'm very lucky to have any of these because the amount of times that they were either delayed, canceled. Like, we waited over a year and like 3 months for that Hulk Hogan. And it was like, it's going to be here August like 18th of next year. And we're like, holy shit, that's freaking a ways away. And I was one of the first ones that got the line off. I ordered it and got everything all set. And it came down to the day. And then it got delayed all the way till November. And I'm like, we're not going to get this figure. There's absolutely no way that we're going to get this figure. And then I ended up doing, like I said, ended up doing a trade. And I got Hogan, Warrior, Hogan, Hardy, and Michaels because I was really buying it. I got really worried I wasn't going to get it. And I ended up getting them all, which is so lucky because if I didn't do that buy them, I would have not got Hardy, I would have not got Hogan, and I would have been missing 2 of the series. And that Hogan on the secondary market is like $120, and that Hardy isn't far behind. That Hardy's like $80 to $100, and people are really pissed off because I've seen like a lot of people that are on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook that are like, mine keep getting canceled and, pushed back. And then Amazon's like, if you pay an extra $5, we'll get it to you. And it's like, we shouldn't have to do that. But this figure, again, I'll give you a close up of it. This figure is oops, hold on, let me move my microphone. This figure is just everything that you want it to be. I do think I do think that the whole entire smoke head like is kind of wonky because if you don't have the smoke in it, it just looks like he's blowing you a kiss a little bit. The screaming head, it kind of looks like he's cross-eyed a little bit, but Goldberg's derpy. I am a fan of Goldberg. I don't like him when he comes back. I was a fan of him whenever he was in like the late 90s. I never really cared for his 2003 run. I thought that I don't know. I was a fan of him, but when he was in WCW, I was a big Goldberg mark because again, I was also like between the ages of 8 and 10. So if that gives me any sort of credibility of like not knowing any better. But no disrespect. I love the figure. I love that the titles are nice and big, and I just think that like look at these titles here. The one thing that always annoyed me was they put like the WWE logo on the big gold belt whenever it's a WCW title. I have a 2-pack with Bret Hart and Goldberg, and this is now my second WCW United States title, which is really, really nice. Since I only have one of him, I'll probably keep him mock. My favorite wrestler of all time, I'll give you some close-ups of Shawn. I didn't really do that. Hold on, I'm just waiting for it to focus. So, I think that the torso looks a lot better than the the first run that they did. I feel like it doesn't look as janky. The one thing that I don't really like is so on the chaps, it's not molded. Like on the first figure, it was molded, and on the first figure, you didn't have the butterfly joints. So you actually have butterfly joints on this figure. I like the secondary head that's not on. I think that looks a little bit more like Shawn. But you have to let me know in the comments. They didn't put the logos on his boots either, but that's like an easy fix if you want to like add them. Excuse me. You got 2 hands here. You got, I'm believing those are closed fist. You got the mic holding hands. You got the vest. What are your guys' opinion on the vest? I think they could have done like a not, I don't want to say clothy material, but they could have done like something a little not rubbery. Comes with a nice little hat as well. But I like it. I like this figure a lot. I think this is a great figure to add to your collection if you are a collector. But that is Mailtime. We will be doing more of these. You have to let me know in the comments what you think of it if you want more. Don't forget to like, share, comment, tell your friends about it. I am just getting started. I'm absolutely loving doing this YouTube channel. I think it's so much fun. We've got so many videos coming up that I'm beyond excited about. So let me know what you guys think. Drop a comment, drop a like, share the video. Thank you guys so much. Have a blessed day. I'll see you guys in the next one.